boy. It's your boy B Peters 868. You know, my Vin Diesel, you know, my Bradley Peters. Oh gosh, you know, my Redo. What else you wanna call me? But we're here for full time on full time. And we have some amazing guests on the panel today. We have my girl Anna here, Ana Lissa Jack. Anna, let them know a little bit about you, your socials. Plug yourself.
Hi everyone, Ana Lissa Jack. So I originally ran Everyone's Game. That's the name of the YouTube channel where I played fantasy football for FPL, WSL, and it was basically just to encourage more representation of women in fantasy, women in football. And I'm currently rebranding to Haven Sports, where I not only do women's fantasy, because we're not just here to have women watching women's sports, but also letting everyone know that as women, we are also as involved in the male side of things. So Haven Sports TT, that's the Instagram, Everyone's Game on YouTube. And right now, I also have a FPL League, Weekend Warriors, that you could register for. We have prizes.
Nice.
4,000, 2,000, 1,000 is our prizes.
Oh,
and
plenty of
we
money
could
at
always-
stake here.
Yeah, so
I could sign up and
yeah,
win
get
and
in it, get in
take
it.
some of your money. All right, cool.
I okay with that, you
Yeah,
know.
cool. Once, I follow the rules. So, and the second person on the panel, you know, celebrities in the building. This guy is like in the top 50 in fantasy football. They call him Pulsar Paul. They call him Fantasy King. Introduce yourself now, man.
Yeah, well, my name is, as Brad so eloquently said, I'm very much into fantasy, big sports fan. You name it, I am into it. You know, whether it be football, cricket, basketball. You know, I love to share my opinion. I love to debate, and yeah, just here to have a good time. But as you said, Pulsar Paul is the IG handle. Fantasy King. We also have a fantasy league as well called FPL Royalty. Price is not as big as as their own, but you know, still something that you can look forward to. So yeah, just check us out. We have a IG page as well, FPL Royalty. So yeah.
That's what's up. So we don't have time to waste here. I'm blowing the whistle to start the session. And we have to talk about fantasy football. It's coming up. It's literally August 11th. I know we tweak inside. We've seen a lot of ins and outs, a lot of transfer news happening. Pre-season is here. So I want to challenge y'all. So you want to do our all-time, not our all-time. Who you think is going to be on your fantasy team? 3 strikers, 3 midfielders, 3 defenders, and a goalkeeper. Unlimited budget. And then you spend as much money as you want. So I'm a little bored here. And what I want to do is let you all plug in and name a full-time fantasy 11.
I'm disappointed that Haaland is not written as one time. Without even asking, Haaland should already
So Haaland is
be
just
there.
he should just be here.
He is just there. I saw something on Twitter, I think. They said you actually don't have 100 million in your fantasy budget right now because there are like 3 essential players that you must have. You have them, and you're actually choosing. My math is bad. I do law. Math's bad. Is what, 9?
Oh, so you're starting with
No,
86.
11. Right? You're actually choosing 11 players.
Right.
If I'm wrong, correct me, but math's bad. Because you must have Haaland, right? I personally think you must have Salah and you must have Trent. So anyone outside of that is who you're actually picking now, right? Even if you drop Salah and you drop Trent, you must have Haaland.
Right, so you heard it here. Full-time 11. We have Haaland on top. You have any debates here on the midfield?
No, not at all. Well,
Salah.
I thought you was going to ask me about Haaland. Haaland is a must-have.
Of course, it's understood. Set and forget.
But in terms of midfielder that you need to have, Rashford. Rashford has to be there.
You think
Why?
He had a great. Well, I mean, just look at what he has done so far. Especially last season, he had a breakout season. Last season was his best season. With the goals, 30 plus goals for Man United. And he's just a pick that you need to have in your midfield. You know, 9 million.
I feel like
you
you're
can't go
biased.
wrong.
Right, you're rocking the Manu on your chest
what
there.
make you think? What make you think now?
Right, you're rocking the Manu on the chest
I don't
there.
know.
I typically I stay, like I move away from having Manu in my FPL squad.
Why?
I rarely.
That's a bad
Well,
decision.
I know
That's
we
a
gonna have some
bad,
problems
bad
here now.
decision.
I know you're coming
Mm.
in, you're fighting wild.
Yeah, I don't know what to say there.
First of all, is Manchester United.
I guess you don't want to win that prize
we
money.
don't play abbreviated football. We don't refer to us as Man U, it's Manchester United. And I think I had to agree with Paul, you know. Rashford showed us that he is a prime player. The budget, 9 million. What you want better than that?
He has to be there. He has to be there, Anna. Come
Hey,
on.
have 4 spaces there.
Yeah.
now.
We'll,
Begging
we'll
right
give
now?
him that one,
At
you
least
know?
give him
I
one.
could
Give him one.
compromise.
Give
I
him
could
one. Give him one.
compromise.
Yeah.
Okay?
Oh,
Right.
thank
Give him
you.
one.
Thank you.
Give him
Thank you.
a
Thank
pen.
you.
I know my pen is. All right, so far we are Haaland, we
Yeah.
are Rashford, we are
Right.
Salah.
And Trent.
And we are Trent. Any debate
Yeah,
with Trent?
I could agree with Trent because I mean, although
That's like a
Liverpool.
midfielder. That's like a
Right.
midfielder in the front.
It's a 2-for-1 basically. You get the
The
goals,
cheat-
you get the assists as a midfielder, but you
And
also
Trent
get
has
the clean
been
sheets.
rocking it for about
She-
4 seasons
She
straight.
did mention she's a Liverpool fan, right? I know she not.
You know?
I know it not being shown, but
I think
Yeah.
it's better keep this sweat
yeah,
on.
yeah. Better keep it. Yeah.
All right. So
But I agree with Trent.
what do you think
definitely.
about the other 2 slots for the striker roles here? What do you think makes our full-time fantasy 11 team?
If Kane stays,
Yeah, boy. Kane is
Yeah.
is one of the players I definitely should add here. I don't think there's any debate.
yeah.
It's
How much mil he is again? He's 12.
12 million.
12
Yeah.
Yeah.
12 million.
Yeah.
We have a
Well,
limited
I mean, we
budget.
don't have a budget. Yeah. But yeah, he's a
Right,
good
right
buy
now we
for
like
sure.
right now we feel like sheiks here. We have no kind of
He
budget.
actually just under Haaland if there was no Haaland last year, he would have been the
Yeah.
number one.
and
FPL
he has
asset.
been rocking it for about 3
for
4
years.
seasons
For years.
consistently. Yeah.
Yes. So yeah.
All right, so let's go back to midfield. We have 2 midfield slots remaining. What do you think? Because we're running out of time here now. So let's see how you.
So we have Rashford, we have Salah.
I think you were
Who
making a
comes to
case
mind,
for
boy?
Saka
Saka,
earlier
yes.
on, right? You must. I think you
Yes,
have
yes,
to
yes,
have
yes.
an Arsenal player within your midfield.
Yes.
Either your midfield or in your attack. So it's either going to be Jesus or it's going to be Saka for me.
Yeah.
Must be in your team. And
Alright.
I kind of like Saka more just because I have a thing for like young players. They have like a longer like lifespan and
Yes,
they more
yes,
than likely
yes.
will be playing more minutes. And Saka seems to be the player that actually puts in the goals, puts in most
I
of the
think post World
assists.
Cup he really showed us his caliber.
Yeah.
And Arsenal almost won the title last season.
They should have.
Although
They should
they did this, but other than that, yeah, Saka, Paul.
Yeah, fully agree with that. Saka is, and he's on penalties too, not to mention, which is
yeah.
always a plus in FPL. So yeah, you have to have him in your side.
Well, the side looking good so far, guys. One more striker spot, and we good with our strikers. Who you think can make that third slot? Who you think?
Well, I was going to say Jesus, but I say let me just throw a wrench out there. This is a player that you see he's coming on, and I just like the vibe he's giving off. You know, like he's working hard, and he might give you some goals. Ollie Watkins for Aston Villa.
Let's debate that point.
Yeah, so he may not be the most essential player, but I just find that this year might be a breakout season for him.
Wow, so you think he needs
I
to
think,
be
I
on
think
that
he needs to be
fantasy
on that
11?
list. Yeah.
Yeah.
I might actually put Alvarez just because if Haaland isn't playing, then Julian Alvarez is going to be playing.
Yeah.
And every time he comes off the bench, he scores, right?
gives you a
Everyone is
return.
saying he should be playing more minutes, which could be true, but with Man City, they're all superstars. Somebody has to sit on the bench. Anytime I didn't have Haaland last year, I had Alvarez because he is going to come off that bench and score goals.
I honestly going to say that Alvarez could be probably like a bench player, only because Watkins, they need him so much, and I like what Aston Villa is doing with their midfield.
Yeah.
They're bolstering the midfield, they're making those signings because they
The
know very
midfield
well.
and their defense. Their defense is
Their
looking
defense
good too.
looking real good too.
They signed Torres and
Paul Torres from
other guy.
Villarreal.
yeah.
I see they sign off this international.
It's Kabi. It's Kabi.
Diaby.
Diaby. Sorry.
Proper midfielder.
Yeah.
So they know
Big
Europe
midfielder.
coming and they need to bolster that squad, need some depth.
Yeah.
So I'll go with Watkins into that dependency and starting the most amount of games.
Having more minutes, yeah.
Having more minutes, yeah. Who joining Trent in the back? Who you think could join him? No more Liverpool players, please. I'm just being honest here, yeah.
Listen, don't come at Liverpool. But I actually don't. I don't double up on Liverpool defense. Liverpool always concedes. They win, but they concede. So it's not going to be worthwhile in terms of fantasy for me to have Trent as well as someone else. We have Trent only because he can give you goals. All right. In the midfield, I'm gonna have another Arsenal defender. I think I make the case either I have an Arsenal defender or I have Ramsdale in goal. Ramsdale. Even if they concede, Ramsdale is going to give you some shots saved. So I either would have Ramsdale in goal or either one of the more dependable Gabriel, maybe.
Yeah.
You know?
Or even Saliba, one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like,
I like Gabriel as a pick because he gives you that goal threat as well. Besides the defense, he giving you that, you know, he could come in and get the header. I think this season he scored like what, 4 goals? He scored a few goals. So
you can get returns from him.
I actually like him as a pick.
All right, guys, we run out of time, so we taking our Arsenal defender.
Yeah.
What are you doing in the back?
For the keeper, I like Nick Pope.
Nick Pope.
Yeah, for Newcastle. Yeah, I find he's solid. He gives you save points. Gives you clean sheet potential as well. Newcastle is another one of those teams that going to be there and thereabouts.
Great.
So you know, I like Nick Pope as an option.
Cool. I think we need one more defender, one more midfielder to wrap up.
I would make a case for Maddison. I really like Maddison, and even though he's like not one of the more expensive players, he actually wanted to join Spurs, so he has the desire to be there. And he was always someone who was scoring. He wasn't like as dependable, but he was always scoring. Yeah. He was always assistant.
I think he was just on a very poor Leicester side. Yeah. But I'm just a little bit sure about him not joining my side, because he looked like a kind of like a Beckham reincarnated for me, and I just wanted to come, but we kind of stuck. We kind of slowed down.
I almost said that he wanted to go to a winning side, but it's Spurs he went to. So.
Yeah. But Liverpool not too far behind, you know. They had to catch back themselves. I'll just leave it right there.
Yeah.
Paul, I gave you the last shout there.
Well, I was about to throw in another Manchester United player, but for the sake of
Fernandez?
No, for a defender.
A defender.
Yeah, I was going to throw in Luke Shaw, right, which is a good option. But I say let me just go a little different here again. A Chelsea defender, Ben Chilwell, could be a good option. He giving you attacking returns. Chelsea defense wasn't that bad last season, to be honest. Although it
just wasn't good.
Yeah, it just wasn't good. Yeah, the opposite of bad.
I don't have faith in Chelsea.
But I like Chilwell because he gives you that you know, attacking presence from left back. He gives you points. You know, once he's healthy and he's on the field.
I'm gonna be honest.
I think that's the most important thing.
And I want Adrian to hear this. I don't want a Chelsea player on this board at all.
Serious?
I just don't have faith in Chelsea. You never know what they're going to do.
I have faith in God. If it's a Muslim in the room, I have faith in Allah. But is it Chelsea? No.
Yeah, no faith in Chelsea.
No, not at all.
Honestly.
All right, well then we could stay with Luke Shaw then.
Yeah,
I have no problem with that. I doesn't want to seem too biased now. You know, I just trying to mix it up a little bit for you. But
Come on.
Luke Shaw. Yeah.
Now, but guys, we have a fantasy 11 looking strong. I think this side, let's do a little recap here. So, where's my marker? Where's my marker?
What do you mean marker?
Gosh, man.
Some kind of Chelsea behavior going on here.
Hold on, let's see if I have it here.
Somebody else, Brandon.
Okay, please. Where Navi when I need them?
I could do it up on the phone, on the app.
Yes.
That marker like it play fast now, boy.
Yes.
No marking.
Lost.
They're not showing up when it matters.
Yeah. No marking.
That's true though.
I have the board somewhere here. I don't know if the marker roll under somewhere or in the bag. But anyway, we'll just use the phone for now.
Yeah.
Alright, so Haaland, set and forget. Harry Kane, of course.
Right.
And we made a debate between Watkins and Alvarez. And we're going with Watkins.
Yeah.
Watkins has showed us that he is of the caliber to make this fantasy 11. When you go down to the midfield, I was surprised nobody said Kevin De Bruyne, you know.
Oh, yeah. I forget about years.
You forget.
Yeah.
Yeah, so everybody on Haaland, but...
Yeah, everybody on Haaland.
I don't know. I feel like at a point in time, he wasn't actually showing up. All right, so I've always just gone for Haaland rather than Kevin.
Yeah. Cool.
You see, just has so much good midfielders and good players. It's hard to fit everybody into that ultimate squad, you know.
How about Son, though?
Son.
Son and all is the next one.
Son's a nice player, but I'll have him as a bench option maybe.
Yeah.
I think actually one of the new or last season bring-ins for Liverpool could also make it, like Luis Diaz, or even I think Darwin as well.
So you're trying to slip a Liverpool player inside. Now you're trying to do that. Right,
They're
cool.
gonna perform. I promise you.
Yeah,
This,
I need to see
this
results.
is the season. Trent cut his hair.
Put money on it, huh?
Trent cut his
see this
hair
kind of
back to. Klopp said it was his most successful haircut. Trent is back.
Is
Trent is
this
back.
Paul Pogba you talking about or Trent Alexander? But
It's not a fashion show, huh?
so the midfield has Salah.
Yeah, Salah.
Who else we have in the midfield again?
It was Rashford,
We have Rashford, we have Saka,
Saka.
and the fourth,
I think she said Madison.
Madison.
Yeah.
Madison was one, yeah.
We agreeing on that Madison pot?
Or if your son, Madison.
I could always put in Luis Diaz, just let you know.
We're moving on to defense.
Oh, you know who we didn't say? Foden.
Oh, yes.
Foden.
Yes, that's a good one.
See, it's a hard choice. But
Yeah.
guys, wrapping up here. Defense,
Well,
Alexander Arnold.
Trent, yeah, Shaw,
We have Luke Shaw.
Gabriel.
We have Gabriel.
Right.
And in the back, we have Nick Pope.
Yeah.
We have our full-time fancy 11 guys. Let it go forth and give us good points. Yeah?
Amen.
Amen. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Alright, guys. So, Anna, I know you have a fantasy league, Weekend Warriors. I need to tell the people how they can sign up for it.
All right, so you could always go to Haven Sports Media TT and send a message there, or you could send me a message. Contact me 379-5796.
Giving out your number
And,
so easy,
like,
girl.
Listen,
Yeah?
right? I want people to win, you know.
Yeah.
All right.
After I enter my 200 in my pocket right now, I could pay one time, you know. All right, so guys, it's a wrap. We have reached the full time. I'm going to blow the whistle. It is a fantasy football. And yeah, this is full time on full time. We are out.